morning, everyone, and welcome to the greeting for the week of June the 8th. I'm your host, Mr. Johnson, alongside co-host Boop Boop Kajoop. It's June. It feels like summer. It was a sunny weekend, warm, not too hot, not like we saw a few weeks ago. I hope you're enjoying getting out there and getting those rays. It's a nice change. You can feel the optimism in the air. If we look back to when this show began 8 weeks ago, things have changed a lot for the better. So it's good. We've got a good show for you today. We're answering the greeting question. So what is your favorite memory from SES? We have the Ring of Knowledge, and as well, we have question period. So let's get to it. All right, so last week's greeting question was, what is your favorite SES memory? And we got such a nice wide variety of memories from you guys, and you can tell that you guys had a good experience at school, and it makes me proud to work there. So lots of different ones. Dodgeball in the gym and math, nice balance there. Everything. Even though I've changed schools many times, this was the best school year of my life. Love to hear it. A couple of shout outs to Mr. G. One football season every year with Mr. G, and playing sports with Mr. G. Another person, you might know who, wrote working in the cafeteria. I will for sure miss it a bunch. Someone like teachers versus students, just like myself. That's my favorite memory. Maybe winning. Mountain climbing, Maorford. That was a new thing that we did this year for the first time with Cycle 3. And yeah, what a great day that was back in October. The basketball tournament is one. A couple of you wrote Halloween. So that being a huge tradition at SES, the Halloween parade. Y'all come back now. Come back and see it again. We also have outings. So in general, like going to movies, any kind of trip, that's what makes school for a lot of people. So I love to hear it. Great memories. Going to put them all into a book, into the yearbook that's going to be given out in the next couple of weeks, as well as the grad video, which is coming soon. So today, Monday, June 8th, is the last day to get it in. Send it in so we can get that packaged and put together and ready to hand out. It's going to be a beauty. Thanks for answering. All right, so I'm at the magical Ring of Knowledge wall where we had multiple choice questions for last week's greeting, something different in the Ring of Knowledge. There were 5 questions to answer. You had to get them all right to get on this wall. I don't hand these wall nominations out for free. So we had a question where we had bed mass, so we had to add brackets. The answer to that question was 14. We had a true or false question, so where we had to balance an equation, so to make it equal on both sides. That answer was false. We had -15 being less than -9. All right, so that was the answer there. There is 1 hour and 3,600 seconds. And finally, 12 times 12 is 144 centimeters squared. So those were your 5 answers. We have more than 5 winners. Let's take a look and give them a round of applause. All right, we're back. We're bringing back an old favorite. It's question period time. So I opened up the questions in last week's greeting to ask, anything about school or how things are going. So I have 4 questions to answer here. The first one is, what did you improve the most since the pandemic began? Me personally, I would say balancing exercise with academics. So getting lots of steps, those of you that count your steps, playing some good golf. I'm really happy with how I've been playing since the season opened up. Lifting weights, but also really reading into stories that are sort of allowing me to imagine and newer things. So instead of listening to the news all the time, reading a short story like we have been at school on Thursdays, and just allowing my brain to relax. So I'm really happy with where I'm at right now. It's been a crisis. everyone has been in a different position. But me, for myself, I think for me to persevere mentally through all this, it's been to balance exercise with working my mind with some nice short stories. On that note, the next question is, what have you and the people at school in the class been doing? So I said we read a story every Thursday. Gym with Mr. G is every Thursday and Tuesday at 11 o'clock. You can tune in if you haven't already. I'll send you the link. Fridays, we jog, which is nice. We do math review every morning. We eat lunch in the classroom, listen to some tunes. It's nice. But we have a good routine of math and then languages with a lot of exercise. It's been fun to do the schedule in a way that is a little different for people. So that's been pretty much it. And last question is, do you know when we will have our graduation? So there is no graduation ceremony due to the circumstances, but there is a video. It's being put together and will be released during the last week of school. So on that note, with this email, your parents should return to me their consent to have your video put onto YouTube, Facebook, or whatever. It should be a good one. I think it's a special, fun thing to do. We do the best we can with what we're given, and I think this video, you guys are going to enjoy it. You deserve something special to keep, and this should be good. So thanks for your questions. So that's our show for today, episode 9. We have one more episode. That's next week. It's the Father's Day tribute, so please tune in. Thanks for watching. Boop Boop Kajoop and I are gonna try and stay cool. So we'll see you next week.